So many of you guys know these videos, us, Brad and Christa, when we're talking about Moringa from the perspective of my arthritis that is no longer really an issue.
Right. Yeah.
Most of you know us for that, but we have been using Moringa for a long time, over a decade.
At least, yeah.
For a lot more than just the internal arthritis issues.
Right.
So today we want to share with you some of the amazing things we have found about Moringa and applications that we've used that have been nothing short of amazing.
Right.
But you know how this goes down. We have to tell you right out of the gate, not a doctor, not a doctor.
Nope.
We're not pretending to give you medical advice. We're just telling you our own experience with it. We do have some figures and facts that we printed out, scientific stuff, but we're not giving medical advice.
Nope. Just what we have experienced and what has worked for us.
Yeah. So here's the very, 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 very short version. I have severe osteo and rheumatoid arthritis, but it's not a problem for me anymore in terms of mobility. My pain levels are manageable, and that's because I have been taking a plant. It's Moringa oleifera. You were going to say something?
Nope.
Okay, so there it is. If you want to look at the other videos on that, go check them out. There's lots of them. But you had started out your journey into topical Moringa oils.
Yes.
By kind of accidental. It was sunspots.
Yes. So as I'm growing older, I'm getting age spots on my hands and on my face. You may be able to see them on my face. I'm not sure. I don't use a liquid foundation to cover them up. There is basically one thing that goes on my skin before I apply blush and powder, that's all I use. But I only use Moringa oil. It is a cold pressed, unrefined Moringa oil coming from the Moringa oleifera seeds.
Yep. You accidentally, I say this because not everybody has the same benefit with the arthritis as I do. And you have some arthritis in your knuckles, and you started putting the oil on to help, which did help you.
It did help. It did help. It reduced. It did not get rid of my sunspots or my age spots, but it did reduce.
I meant the arthritis.
But yes, I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Okay. I was getting confused.
But since I put it on my face, I also apply it to my hands, which helps to relieve the inflammation in my the arthritis in my hands.
What I was trying to say is, it happened because you're putting it on your hands and then it got on your face and you realized there was a big difference in the visibility.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. My hands were definitely less inflamed. They hurt less. And it was just all completely by accident, because I'm putting it all over my face. So what's left on my hands, I just kind of do this to use it up so I don't have a little puddle of oil in my hands. And there was a benefit. There was definitely a benefit.
That's when we started doing a little bit of research into the topical issues. We were like, wait a minute. Is this a normal thing? Did we just happen to accidentally get some benefit? Because not everybody gets the same benefits as the next person. And I mean, people's, have different reactions to different things, and which is another reason why you talk to your doctors.
Right. And I can't take the capsules internally because I unfortunately break out in a rash. I'd love to, but my body just reacts funny to the internal capsules. But I can use the oil all over my skin.
What we did, in our research find was the amount of vitamins and minerals and all of the amazing benefits that are in this oil.
Yep.
That's what was crazy and actually led me to an accident. And because Here in central Wisconsin, okay, sorry, got to time out. Here in central Wisconsin, I work with my hands a lot when I'm outside.
In the very, very cold.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we cut our own firewood because, frankly, it's the most affordable way to heat your home. Well, I'm always cutting myself up, or
Getting a splinter.
or jabbing a thing through a glove or whatever. And I had actually gotten some of this stuff on my hands on a cut. And I realized that just a regular cut, I had gotten a good 1/4 inch splinter down in there. And it healed up a lot quicker than had I just put on the triple antibiotic ointment and a Band-Aid.
Yep.
And I thought to myself, isn't that bizarre? That's when we started looking into the amount of vitamin C, the amount of vitamin D, which is excellent for the skin.
There's also vitamin E, and then there's oleic acid, which is definitely a nutrient dense thing for your skin. There's the phytosterol.
See, this is why we print things out.
This is why we print things out, because I still can't even say it. But there's so many anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits to moringa oil. So, I mean, you have experience with that. Cutting your hands. I actually required stitches. Do you remember?
I do.
I got cut by a glass several years ago, and no joke, folks, it was sealed, and in 7 days. I kept moringa oil on there. I changed the bandage twice a day, and there was no scab. There's very little scar. It was fantastic on how quickly it healed that scar.
And that's something that we have seen a lot of people say since we started talking about the oil, is the scarring is much, much more reduced.
Yes.
Even when they start to put the oil on old scar tissue.
Yep.
That's what shocked me.
Yeah.
I'm a dude, so I don't kind of care about that kind of stuff as much.
Us ladies do.
I hear you. But that's one of the comments that we kept seeing in the comments sections when we would make a video on the oil. Admittedly, not as many videos as the powder, but when people would see that, they would say, oh, yeah, no, my scar tissue, I started putting it on there, and a few weeks later, it was a noticeable difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it really, really is. It's done so many things. So I know there's a lot of talk between tallow. Everybody is on this tallow train. What
is the tallow train for a guy who does not know? This train of tallow.
Tallow is the fat from beef cows.
I figured that.
So you render it down like you would pig fat into lard. It's a similar thing.
What do you do with it?
Loads of people are making creams and ointments and salves and all of these things to put on their skin. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying there's a difference.
Talk to your doctor.
Well, yes. But I'm saying there's a huge difference, because when you put tallow on your skin, you have this waxy film on your body, and that is a beef or a animal-based product, where moringa oil is a plant-based. So if you're vegan, then this would be a better alternative for your skin, because you don't want to use animal byproducts.
Okay.
So, or even a vegetarian. A lot of people don't use any kind of animal-based products when they're vegetarian or vegan.
Gotcha.
But there's lots of benefits to both, but the moringa oil doesn't leave your skin feeling waxy. It's better for, if you have super sensitive skin, eczema, that kind of things. This is super, super gentle on your skin, where tallow can give a different kind of reaction.
Okay.
So you have to be super careful and just do patch tests. Don't just go ahead and slather all this stuff all over your face, but do patch tests first.
Okay. So we do have friends that have eczema who no longer have most of the issues that go along with eczema when they started using the Moringa. The itchiness, the flaking, no longer an issue for most of the people that deal with this. And I got to tell you what, that's one of those things where you don't think about it unless you have it. I imagine that's got to be a tough thing to deal with, because it's got to be, concerned about what other folks are. Do they see this? And it's got to be painful. I don't.
Oh, I'm sure it's extremely painful and itchy. Like one of our grandchildren has eczema on his legs, and we put the moringa oil on it, and it heals it up. It makes it less of a problem.
Yep. And one of the things that we did start to see as our kids started to use it for just to put on as a moisturizer for different parts of their face and arms and things, a glow.
Yeah. Yeah.
The skin just kind of revitalized. I will boast a little bit, not that you need it, because you don't.
No, I don't.
But it tightened your face up.
Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't have wrinkles, but if she did,
there's less wrinkles. Yes.
See, I'm trying to skate that line.
No, and you're not saying anything that we haven't talked about before, so it's not a shock. But no, it does reduce wrinkles.
Tightens them up.
It tightens up
the pores.
It tightens up your skin, not in a way like when you wash your face with soap. How that tightness feeling,
and
that
itchy.
that is horrible, itchy. I can't stand that. We make our own soap, and so I wash my face with that soap, and then after I'm done in the shower, my face is still a little damp. I am putting Moringa oil on right away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, no big shock to anybody who's ever seen our channel before. We don't endorse a lot of companies at all, but one of the companies that we do endorse is Pura Vida. And it's because, honestly, we searched and searched and searched for the most effective nutrient-dense moringa that I could find from my arthritis. And turns out, lo and behold, they started making moringa oil after that. Pura Vida has done a bang-up job bringing new things, and I gotta say, I'm not the big body butter guy, but you have found this is awesome.
It is phenomenal. I actually love this stuff. Especially in the wintertime when it is super dry outside. I'll just take a little bit of this and just put it on my hands just like this, and it doesn't leave my hands super greasy. I don't have a super long, super waxy film on there. And there's beeswax in here and shea butter and all of the good things. And I really like using this in the wintertime.
You used to get really bad, deep, painful cracks.
Yes.
During the winter.
Right here by my fingernails, it was extremely painful.
Yeah.
So painful that it was anymore. Like I couldn't do anything.
Actually, you know what?
It smells really good too.
Smells pretty good.
And there's no fragrance in it. There's no added fragrance.
Really?
Yeah, that's the fragrance from the shea butter.
It smells good.
Yeah. Shea butter, and it's all organic. Shea butter, cocoa butter, sugarcane alcohol. That's interesting. Carnauba wax, sunflower lecithin, which is fantastic for nursing moms. Moringa oil and coconut oil, sunflower oil. This is fantastic stuff.
I got to say, you used to really, really, really have painful cracks on your hands.
Oh, yeah.
It was
debilitating.
Well, and, as a husband, you're kind of like, well, what do I do? I mean, I want to be empathetic to my wife, but I don't know. What can I tell you to do? Gentlemen?
Christmas is coming. There you go.
There you go. This is it right there. Or some of that.
Yep. It does come in 2 different sizes.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah. Medium and large. Right? No?
no.
No?
No, 2 ounce and 4 ounce.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. So do your own homework. Never, ever, ever trust any kind of medical decision to somebody you saw on YouTube.
No.
Nope. Talk to your doctor.
Right.
We're only telling you our story, our situation, and what we truthfully think you should find out more about yourself.
Yeah.
But for us, this stuff has been absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I get this on a monthly subscription because we use it we use it so much.
Yeah.
So we get this every month, and the kids have one downstairs, we have one upstairs, and we use it for everything.
The main things though are cosmetic, skin, like cuts, dryness, cracks.
Yep. And anywhere in your body, or on your body, I'm sorry, you can use this all over. I've used it in my hair even. It really has reduced the flyaways in
Is that a thing?
the summertime. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got a couple right there. So just kind of.
You're a silver fox.
You have to
baby.
be.
You're a silver fox.
You have to be careful not to add too much because you don't want greasy looking hair unless you like that look. But I'm not a huge fan.
Flyaways.
Yeah. It just it adds a moisture to it's a great moisturizer for your hair. So instead of adding like gosh, I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know what products are out there. Like if you heat treat your hair, you could probably use this as opposed to a chemical heat treatment before you curl your hair. But I don't buy store-bought products generally. I use Moringa oil when I need a moisturizer. So.
Well, and I would definitely recommend not using this as toothpaste. Most certainly.
No.
Not a doctor, but I'm going to go with a not toothpaste.
No. I won't say what happened. No.
She got confused one morning. It wasn't. No, I'm kidding.
No, we're just kidding. Yeah. I've never used it as a toothpaste or even mistakenly used it as toothpaste.
There will be links down below, but I'll tell you what, this is one of those things where if you get those issues, you're going to want to look into it.
Yeah.
So there it is, folks.
That's it.
I'm Brad.
And I'm Christa.
You guys have an amazing and
Blessed day.